Hey, Luke, what do you want to try to get accomplished in these two games with Isaiah in, with Channing in, with the rest of the rotation, with Lonzo out? What's kind of the main thing you're looking for?
Same thing we've been doing. Obviously, it'll be nice to continue to get time with the new guys, but continue to get better at playing the way we want to play. And we had some slippage in that in Dallas, but it starts with defense. And offensively, it's about sharing the ball, making the extra pass, and playing for one another.
You've generally had guys respond well if you had a down game defensively. Do you think that that's just the character of the team and the way that you're emphasizing defense? Why do you think that they can bounce back in this one after the Dallas game?
Because we have guys that want to win. We have guys that work hard. We have guys that have continued to do it all season long. So, this is a very good team we're playing, and they're doing a really nice job of flying up and down the court and moving the ball and knocking down threes when they get them. But it comes down to the way that the energy we bring on the defensive end and how we compete. And I'm interested to see us come out and do a better job of that tonight.
What do you emphasize the most with these guys in terms of how to handle Anthony Davis?
Make it hard on him. He's going to score it. Don't when he makes shots, don't hang our heads. Let's keep don't give him anything easy, and don't put him on the foul line. But no, he's as good as they get in this league. So just make it as tough as possible on him.
What are your thoughts about seeing a guy like Okafor, who hadn't played in 3 seasons, come back and now all of a sudden he's being productive? How crazy is that to see somebody be able to do that?
It's different. He looks good though. The film that I watched on him, he's flying up and down that court. I think he had 5 or something offensive rebounds last game. So I don't know what he's been doing over the past 4 or 5 seasons, but he's definitely stayed in shape.
Does Isaiah get more of the playbook tonight? Do you change anything for him, expand anything for him?
Yeah, we've opened it up because we've had 2 practices now, another shoot around. So we got some more plays that I feel comfortable calling without it being a timeout.
Luke, I know it'll depend game to game, but when Hart's out there, when you get Lonzo back and Isaiah in crunch time, are you going to keep doing what you've been doing this year and riding what's been working on the court? And obviously, there's no preconceived notions about who's going to get to play.
Yeah, you do. It's a privilege to finish a game, try to win a game, and that is dependent on how guys are playing throughout the game and what that fourth quarter looks like. If there's a certain group that's rolling, we're going to let them roll unless they look like they're starting to fatigue. But yeah, it goes game to game with who looks like they deserve that chance to finish a game for us.
When you looked at the film of Isaiah's first game in those minutes, what did you see? What about the player that was similar to Cleveland or anything from last year? How would you evaluate just the one game?
He was really good. I was interested. We like to switch a lot. I was interested to see how his switch defense looked on tape. And besides one bucket that I think Collinsworth maybe scored, every other time he got a stop when he was switching. He was fighting, making people shoot fadeaway shots. Even got switched on Dirk a couple times. So that was very promising to see. Offensively, he's solid. I mean, the way he shoots the ball, the way he sets guys up was really good. But for just being with us for one day at that time, I thought he had a very good game.
With how he's shooting the ball, can you just incorporate him into certain sets, like you run plays for KCP, with screens, or do you start to think about with your coaches getting some specific stuff for him and what his shooting skill set is?
No, we'll put some stuff in that we think he'll be good at specifically. It's tough though as far as just when we have plays like we run for KCP. There's a point guard to get KCP that ball. He's the point guard. So we also, it's not just teaching him those sets, but it's also having another player be out there that we're asking to run the point while we bring Isaiah off a screen. So, it's not that complicated, but it just takes time like anything else. But we're excited to have that skill set with us.